Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Walmart is a name that is famous around the world. It is the biggest company in the world when we measure how much money it makes. Every year, Walmart earns more than $600 billion. To understand how big this is, it's more money than some countries make in a whole year. But the person who started this giant company, Sam Walton, was not rich when he began. He was born on a farm and grew up during a hard period in America called the Great Depression. His family did not have much money, and life was very tough. What is even more surprising is that when Sam Walton first worked in shops, some people did not think he was good at selling things. One of his bosses even said he was not suited for working in retail. However, despite what people thought, Sam Walton built Walmart into the huge and powerful company we know today. The story of how he did this is really incredible and amazing. This book is going to tell you the story of Walmart. We will learn about Sam Walton's early life and how he started his business and made it grow so much. We will see how Walmart became so successful and changed the way people shop. But the story of Walmart is not just about success and making a lot of money. Some people have different views about Walmart. Some think that Walmart is too focused on making money and is not always fair in its actions. They say Walmart can be greedy and that it sometimes acts in ways that are not ethical. Over the years, Walmart has also faced many problems and scandals. One of the main criticisms is that Walmart can hurt small towns. When a large Walmart store opens in a small town, it can be very difficult for small, local businesses to survive. Because Walmart sells products at very low prices, these smaller shops often cannot compete and are forced to close. Some people see the story of Walmart not just as a success, but also as a kind of tragedy for small businesses. This book will explore all parts of the Walmart story, both the good and the bad. We will look at its amazing growth, its impact on communities, and the different opinions people have about this giant company. It is the story of Walmart, a company that has changed the world of shopping and business in many important ways. 2. Sam's early life. Sam Walton was born in 1918 in Oklahoma. His family were farmers, but they were not rich. Life was hard on their small farm. Even when Sam was a young boy, he helped his family earn money. At 8 years old, he sold magazines to people. He also helped his mother deliver milk to neighbors. Sam was always finding ways to make a little extra money. He even raised rabbits and pigeons to sell. Life became even more difficult when the Great Depression started in 1929. This was a very bad time for many people in America. Sam's family lost their farm because they could not earn enough money. His father had to find a new job. He started working for an insurance company. His father's new job was very difficult. He had to take farms from people who could not pay back their loans. Some of these farms belonged to his father's friends and neighbors. It was a sad time, and Sam saw how much his father struggled with this job. Seeing this made a big impact on Sam. He learned how important it was to earn money. He also learned that it was important not to waste money. Even in high school, Sam was thinking about business. He started a small newspaper delivery business. He worked hard and made it grow. By the time he finished high school, his newspaper business was doing well. These early experiences taught Sam a lot about working hard and being smart with money. These lessons would be very important later in his life when he started his own business. 3. Starting in business. After school, Sam went to university. He studied economics. He needed money, so he worked hard. He waited tables to get free food. Sam was good at saving money. He even had a small business in high school delivering newspapers. At university, this business grew. He had helpers and more routes. He made good money, about $4,000 each year. After university in 1940, Sam got a job at a shop called J.C. Penney. It was a training program for managers. He earned $75 per month. But Sam was not very good at this job at first. His boss said he was bad at retail. He did not like paperwork and his records were messy. His boss even said he might lose his job. Sam worked very hard to improve. He worked 7 days a week from morning until night. Then World War II started and Sam joined the army in 1942. He became a military policeman. He stayed in the USA during the war. This was a big change in his life. During his time in the army, Sam met a woman named Helen Robson. They met at a bowling alley. Helen was with another man, but Sam liked her. They got married in less than a year. Helen's father was rich. He was a lawyer and a banker. He wanted to help Sam. Sam told Helen's father about his idea to open a shop. Helen's father agreed to lend Sam money. He gave Sam $20,000 as a loan. With this money and $5,000 of his own savings, Sam could finally start his own business in 1945. He was ready to start his journey in the world of shops. 4. The first shop. In 1945, Sam Walton bought his first shop. It was not a new shop. It was a shop that already existed. It was a Ben Franklin shop in a small town called Newport. Ben Franklin was a chain of shops that sold many different things. Sam used money from a loan to buy this shop. His wife's father, who was rich, helped him with money. Sam also used his own savings. He was excited to have his own business. But the shop was not doing well. It was losing money. Another shop across the street was more popular. Also, the rent for Sam's shop was very high. He had to pay a lot of money for rent every month. This made it hard to make a profit. Sam knew he had to do something different. He had an idea to make his shop better. He decided to sell things for very low prices. He thought if prices were low, more people would come to his shop and buy things. So, Sam started selling everything cheaper. He did not just lower the price of some things. He lowered the price of almost everything in the shop. He believed that if he sold more things, even with less profit on each item, he would make more money in total. To sell things cheap, Sam needed to buy things cheap. But Ben Franklin's shops had rules. They told shops what to buy and where to buy it from. Sam had to buy many things from Ben Franklin's own company, and it was not cheap. Sam did not like this. He wanted to find cheaper items himself. He started to look for other places to buy things. At night after work, Sam would drive far away. He drove to small towns and even into the mountains. He looked for people who sold things cheaply. He found people who sold shirts, underwear, and many other things for less money. He bought these things and brought them back to his shop. When he put these cheap items in his shop, people bought them quickly. People liked the low prices. Word spread around the town about Sam's shop with very cheap prices. Sam also tried to buy things directly from the companies that made them. He did not want to buy from Ben Franklin all the time. He wanted to make deals himself to get better prices. The people who owned Ben Franklin were not happy about this. They made money when shops bought from them. They did not like that Sam was buying things from other places. But at first, they did not stop Sam's shop started to do very well. In the first year, sales went up a lot. The shop made more and more money. Sam was able to pay back the loan to his father-in-law. His brother, Bud, came to work with him. They both worked very hard in the shop. They did everything to save money and keep prices low. Sam was always looking at what other shops were doing. He wanted to learn from them and be better. He would go to other shops to see their prices and how they showed things in their shops. He wanted to be the best. After 5 years, Sam's shop was very successful. It was the best Ben Franklin shop in the area. He had changed the shop and made it very popular. But then something bad happened. The owner of the building where Sam's shop was decided not to let Sam stay. The owner wanted to give the shop to his own son. Sam had to leave. He had to sell his shop. He was very sad and disappointed. He felt it was not fair. He had worked hard for 5 years and made the shop successful, and now he had to leave. It was a very low point in his life. Sam and his wife had 4 children to take care of. He had to start again and find a new way to make a living. 5. A new start. Leaving Newport was hard for Sam. He had worked so much to make his store successful. Losing it felt like a big failure, but Sam was not someone to give up. He decided to start again. In 1950, Sam and his family moved to a new town called Bentonville, Arkansas. He wanted to open another store. This time, he was even more determined to succeed. He found a good location and started a new shop. He called it Walton's Five and Dime. Sam learned a big lesson from his first store. He made sure this time he had a long lease. He got a lease for 99 years. This meant no one could take his store away from him again for a very, very long time. He felt safe and ready to build his business again. To tell people about his new store, Sam needed to advertise. He had a clever idea. He bought the local newspaper, the Benton County Daily Record. Owning the newspaper was very helpful. He could put ads for his store in the paper very cheaply. Soon, everyone in Bentonville knew about Walton's Five and Dime. Sam was always looking for new ideas to make his store better and cheaper. He heard about some stores in Minnesota that were trying something new called self-service. Instead of shop staff getting everything for customers, people could pick items themselves and pay at the front. Sam was curious. He took a long bus trip to Minnesota to see these stores. He saw that self-service was faster and needed fewer staff. This meant stores could save money and sell things at lower prices. Sam thought this was a great idea. When he came back to Bentonville, Sam changed his store to self-service. It worked very well. Customers liked being able to choose things themselves. And because he needed fewer staff, Sam could lower his prices even more. Lower prices brought in even more customers. Soon, Sam's income grew quickly. He was making more money than ever before. He saw that his idea of low prices and good service was a success. He started thinking bigger. Why have just one store? He decided to open more stores. By the end of the 1950s, Sam had not just one but 15 stores. Some were Ben Franklin stores and some were not. He was opening shops wherever he saw a good chance. He even bought an old, broken-down grocery store and turned it into another successful Walton's Five and Dime. Sam was building his business step by step. He was on his way to something big, even if he didn't know exactly how big it would become yet. 6. Walmart begins. Sam had a new idea for his shops. He wanted to make them bigger and sell things for very low prices. He wanted to open these big shops in small towns. He called this new shop Walmart. To do this, Sam needed a lot of money. He asked banks and other businesses to help him, but they did not think it was a good idea. They thought it was too risky to sell things so cheaply and to open big shops in small towns. Nobody wanted to give Sam money, but Sam believed in his idea. He decided to use his own money. He took a loan on his house. He borrowed money from friends. He got money from any bank that would give it to him. It was hard, but he got enough money to start. In 1962, Sam opened the first Walmart shop. It was in a town called Rogers in Arkansas. People in small towns liked Walmart very much. They did not have to go to big cities to buy things at low prices anymore. Walmart was in their town. Sam always wanted to learn from other shops. He went to see shops of his rivals like Kmart. He watched what they did. He learned how they sold things and how they got things to their shops. He took notes and used these ideas in his Walmart shops. At that time, these big shops did not think Walmart was a threat because Walmart was still small. So they shared their secrets with Sam, and Sam used them to make Walmart better. Walmart started to grow. More people came to shop because of the low prices, but Walmart also had a lot of debt. Sam needed more money to keep growing and pay back the money he borrowed. So, in 1972, Sam decided to do something big. He made Walmart a public company. This means he sold parts of the company to people through the stock market. People could buy shares in Walmart. This gave Walmart a lot of money. Now, Walmart could grow even faster and pay back its debts. This was the start of Walmart becoming a very big company. 7. Walmart grows big. When Walmart started selling shares, things changed. Suddenly, money problems were not so bad. Sam Walton could now really focus on making Walmart better than other shops. One way to do this was to stay open longer. Walmart shops had more hours than others. They also tried to save money everywhere. They used cheaper shelves and lights. They wanted to keep costs low so prices could be low. People liked the low prices. They did not mind simple shops. Walmart did something smart. They opened shops in small towns. Other big shops did not go to these places. Walmart found that people in small towns also wanted good deals. Because towns were far apart, Walmart had to make its own system to get things to shops. This was good for Walmart. They had their own way to move products quickly and cheaply. Walmart's low prices were very hard for small shops. Local shops could not buy things as cheaply as Walmart, so they could not sell things as cheaply. Some people said Walmart was not fair. They said Walmart used predatory pricing. This means selling things very cheaply to close other shops. Then when other shops are gone, prices might go up again. Sam Walton said this was just good competition. He thought low prices were good for customers. Walmart wanted to sell even more. Sam Walton started a new kind of shop called Sam's Club. This was for people who wanted to buy things in big amounts, like for businesses or big families. Walmart also started to buy things from other countries directly. They bought clothes from Central America, shoes from Korea, and electronics from Taiwan. This made things even cheaper. By 1990, Walmart was very big. It was the biggest shop company in the USA. It had more money coming in than any other shop company. From a small idea, Walmart had grown very, very big. It changed how people shopped in America. 8. Problems and success. Walmart became very big very quickly. But growing so fast made some problems. Sometimes, the places where Walmart kept all its goods, the warehouses, could not keep up. New stores opened, but they did not always have enough things to sell right away. Some people said the stores did not look very nice or well kept because of this. Another problem was how Walmart affected small towns. When a big Walmart store opened in a small town, it often made it hard for the smaller shops already there to stay in business. Because Walmart sold things so cheaply, people stopped shopping at the local stores. This was called the Walmart effect. Many small shops had to close down, and this made some towns feel different and not in a good way. Workers at Walmart also had problems. Many workers were not happy with their pay. The pay was low, and it was hard to live on that money. Some workers wanted to join unions to ask for better pay and working conditions, but Walmart did not want unions. Sam Walton used ways to stop workers from making unions. He did not want costs to go up, and unions might make costs higher. Walmart's idea was to keep prices as low as possible. To do this, they had to keep costs down in every part of the business. This was the way Walmart worked. In 1992, Sam Walton died. By then, Walmart was already a very, very big company. But even after Sam died, problems continued. There were lawsuits, which are like court cases, from workers who said they were not paid for all the hours they worked. Some workers said Walmart made them work extra time but did not pay them for it. Problems were also found in factories in other countries that made things for Walmart. Some of these factories were not good places to work. Workers had to work very long hours for very little money. There was also a big problem in Mexico. It was found that Walmart had paid bribes to officials in Mexico to open stores quickly. Bribes are secret payments to get something done, and they are not legal. This was a big scandal for Walmart. Even with all these problems, Walmart became the biggest company in the world. It made a lot of money, and many people shopped there because of the low prices. So Walmart had both problems and success. It changed how people shopped and how businesses worked, but not always in ways that everyone liked.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.